The International Criminal Court is seeking arrest warrants against Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as well as leaders of Hamas.
They are wanted in connection with the war playing out in Gaza. CBS 2's Brennan here now with more on all of this. Dick.
Jessica and Maurice, Israel is not a member of the International Criminal Court, so this is basically a symbolic charge, and a judge still has to uphold the arrest warrants. But the charges have triggered an international reaction, including from President Biden. On October 7th, the Hamas terror attack ignited a war with Israel, and what followed was a humanitarian crisis. Now an international prosecutor is taking action against both sides, including charges against 3 Hamas leaders.
The charges are extermination, murder, taking of hostages, rape and sexual assault in detention.
And also against Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel's Minister of Defense, Yoav Gallant.
For crimes of causing extermination, causing starvation as a method of war, including the denial of humanitarian relief supplies, deliberately targeting civilians in conflict.
Netanyahu called the charges absurd, and Israeli leaders said that any attempt to draw parallels between Israel and Hamas is unacceptable.
We will not forget our hostages, whose safe return should be the main concern of the international community.
President Biden also called the charges against Israel outrageous, and the U.S. says they could interfere with any attempts to stop the fighting.
This decision does nothing to help and could jeopardize ongoing efforts to reach a ceasefire agreement that would get hostages out of Gaza and surge humanitarian assistance in.
In a statement, Hamas said it strongly condemns the prosecutor's attempts to issue arrest warrants against Palestinian leaders and said the court was, in its words, equating the victim with the executioner. Jessica.
All right. Thank you so much, Dick.